if you're somebody who is very responsible, very reliable, very punctual, very detail oriented, and you are just having the best of intentions, but sometimes you find yourself in adversity or opposition, don't change who you are. The Lord had me in a place where I was that person, and I still am. And I couldn't understand why I wasn't received. And what I learned was that even though people admire that you're on your P's and Q's, it does sometimes hold them to a higher standard, and that's what they don't like, because sometimes it makes them look bad, and without you knowing it, it rubs them the wrong way. And your high standards aren't always received because not everybody works and operates out of the same way, that's a normal thing. Everyone has different skill sets. Everyone has different ways on how they approach their responsibilities, their tasks, their staff, whatever your circumstances are. Fit it how it fits. And if it doesn't fit, don't force it. Without knowing it, you caused a scene, and that's why it wasn't received. That's why you weren't fully received. You were, people try to be politically correct. People try to act like people will beat around the bush. You won't always be received, and that's okay. You won't always be fully received. And because you're so equipped, you're so in touch with the Lord, you have the discernment to know when you walk into a room or you walk up to people and it just shifts or it gets quiet or you get side eyes. People don't really have good poker faces when you're in the discernment, when you're under the anointing of the Lord. People don't always have good poker faces in general, but when you're under the anointing of the Lord, He shows you mannerisms. He shows you things that like the average person just doesn't notice right off the bat. The enemy still can creep in, right? And I think he leverages things like clicks, because one of the nuances of the environment where I was at was it was very cliquey. And if you're not in the clique, you're not in. And that's okay, I think it's important not to take things personally. I think it's important to not compromise who you are, because God has that in you. That's who He made you to be. And iron sharpens iron. So you're just helping others be sharper. You're helping others be better. And whether or not they want to step up and receive that and be better is on them. So what you can do is pray and intercede and continue to operate in that area and lead by example. And then just pray on, when is the right time to exit, if you're feeling it. If you're not feeling it, then continue business as usual. That's just a quick message. Stay prayed up, stay faithed up, and I'll see you next time. God bless.